Thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to be reviewing the Topeak Shuttle Pro bike lever. Topeak's shuttle levers have been part of Topeak's catalog for over a decade now as an affordable and durable tire lever set. In this review, we're going to be looking at the latest iteration of the shuttle lever, which are the Shuttle Lever Pro. These levers take the familiar black and yellow levers and add a third level, along with a magnetic storage system. Packaging-wise, you can see very simple. You have a nice little cardboard backing, an illustration of how to use it with the levers on a tire, and then the whole thing's just zip tied on here with, again, more specs and illustrations on the rear. Go ahead and go over the full specs. This is $11.95, so quite cheap. You have 3 levers, so if I pull the zip tie out here, so you can see 3 sets. You have 2 yellow ones, and they're all magnetically attached, so they just plop right into place. This is constructive engineering grade polymer, and you can see they've actually improved the design, so a little bit wider for the leverage section. Dimensionally, the long levers are 140 by 200 by 7.8, and then the short lever is 105 by 20 by 19.6. So you can see just a little bit wider, and this one's just quite a bit longer. Otherwise, you basically get the 3, and because it's all magnetic, there's no additional pieces or attachments. You just put this in your jersey pocket or saddlebag. Now let's take a look at the weight of the lever set. So all 3 of them on the scale come out to 39 grams. And then you can see the smaller one by itself is 10. And then the longer one should be a little bit heavier at 19 grams. Topeak has taken the familiar shuttle levers and upgraded them with this new Pro variation. This takes the Shuttle Lever 1.2 dual length design and adds a third one. So instead of just having a double set, you actually have 3 now, which is interesting. So you can actually use these 2 to prop up a tire and then take the longer one, which gives you more leverage, to go around the rim. You can see you have 2 short yellow ones, and they're visually identical. A nice little indentation on the center, which helps them fold really nicely. So they actually sit right next to each other. They've improved the design of these as well. So you can see the top portion is flatter and wider, and it still thins out. This is plastic though, but still feels quite premium, so it's pretty stiff and will ensure you're not scratching up your rim. You can see they both have a spoke hook here. So a little extension that actually stacks up really well. The longer lever also has a little cutout here, which can help with the actual anchoring of it. And the indentation also matches where the spoke connector for the other ones go. So you can see it goes right underneath. So pretty simple design, and you can see these little indentations on the front, which give you a nice little place to place your hand. Now let's take a look at the levers in action. Here we have our Bontrager wheels and the new RSL tires. They're pretty soft tires, but you can see with the long lever, you can get right underneath them. And they've really improved the design, so it's nice and thin. And thanks to a longer size of the black one, you can really get a lot of leverage. There's also 2 of the yellow ones. I don't really think you need both of them, but with the 2 lever setup, I usually put the long one in, and then with the second one, push down so you really pop the tire off the side. So it works pretty well, and again, they've really improved design. So it's nice rounded corners, but a lot more durable, so it feels a lot more robust. Once you have it loose, you can simply go around and loosen it all the way. So really easy to use. And again, with the magnetic design, super compact. So once you're done with them, it's super easy to put them away. Whether you're using just the 2 or all 3, they just pop in together thanks to that little magnet right on the surface. Now let's compare the Shuttle Lever Pro with other levers on the market. Here we actually have the Topeak Shuttle 1.2 levers. So you can see a little bit longer. What I didn't like about the original 1.2s or 1.1 is that they have this more smooth design. So it kind of slides when you try to put underneath a tire. This one, they've improved that, so you can see it actually curves in and down. So you get a little bit more leverage and the flatter tip, which helps. This one, you had a 2-piece design. So you had the yellow one that would actually clip in. Well, with this one, you get the magnetic design. The magnetic design, which is a lot easier, so it just pops into place. And a little bit more ergonomic with the kind of dish design in the middle and thinner construction. You don't have this extra piece underneath. There's also other levers on the market. Our favorite is probably the Pedro's levers. So you can see nice and wide in the front, wider than these, and you can see a little bit thicker, so more durable. These just stacked together, so no magnets or other gimmicks. You have the spoke holders and a big flat body. There's also something like the tire glider, which is an interesting variation. Those actually glide along the hook along your rim, and it's great for putting a tire on, but harder to get a tire off as you don't have much leverage. It's also things like the park tool levers. You can see very narrow, rounded, so harder to use on a stubborn tire as it has more narrow form factor. Now let's go over the pros and cons for the Topeak Shuttle Lever Pro. What we like about it is they have a magnetic storage system, so it's a pretty clever design to just use a couple of magnets and eliminates the need for any plastic tabs. You also have an improved design that's more durable and easier to use on stubborn tires. And Topeak also includes 3 levers, which offers a lot of versatility, so you can keep one at home, only use the 2 yellow ones, or use the long one and the short one, so you can really mix and match. With a magnetic design, it's really easy to swap them out. As far as negatives, the long lever may not fit some bags, so it's about 5.5 inches, so a little bit longer. So you might want to use just the 2 yellow ones if you have a smaller bag. Taking everything into account, we give the Shuttle Lever Pro 9.5 out of 10. They're solid levers with magnetic storage and an affordable price. Thanks for watching this review. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can see more content from us on our website at thesweetcyclist.com, as well as follow us on Instagram at thesweetcyclist. This is The Sweet Cyclist reminding you to enjoy the ride.